Now, for second place, it is going to go to...
Hey, what's up everybody? This is a little weird. We're doing a face cam video. Maybe it's a face reveal. I mean, if you know me IRL or if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen me before. But this video is very special because it is indirectly sponsored by Tapp Airsoft. They don't know this. They sponsored the video. So thank you, Tapp Airsoft, for sending out this adapter for me to use over a year ago to do a review. That's right, they sent this adapter. This is the competition ambidextrous Hicapa M4 adapter. I think that's correct. Put an image here, you'll see it. That's the listing on their website. But this is really cool because not only is this ambidextrous, not only is it fit perfectly in any TM Hicapa, but this is 3D printed. And I think this is super sick. And for the low price of, I think it's $130, you can get tapped in to Tapp Airsoft and get something like this for you. So let's go over the features without further ado. Surface level. Here on one side it says Hicapa to let you know that it is the Hicapa adapter. On the other side it says Tapp to let you know that it's made by Tapp Airsoft. But if it's in your gun and you can't see it, it says TA, which is the Tapp Airsoft kind of like calling card. And visually, I think it looks amazing. If you think this gunmetal looking gray is ugly, they also offer services where you can get yours in different colors. I think they're Cerakoted, I'm not 100%. I love it a lot. I think it really adds kind of character to the gun, to the Hicapa in my case. So I thought this was sick. I didn't want them to paint it and they sent it to me like this anyway. This is really cool because it is ambidextrous and I have some left-handed shooters, so there's a mag release on the primary side, and on the secondary side there's another mag release. So if you're left-handed or right-handed, if you get the ambidextrous adapter, you have that available to you. In terms of other features, this macro line has a very amazingly sturdy hose and the nipple and whatnot, and it has a filter inside, and that allows, or that prevents any kind of foreign objects, dust, dirt, whatever have you, from getting into the line and getting into your Hicapa. So that is a really cool feature that they have, and I think most all companies have that nowadays, but it's just good to see that they are not skimping out on the little things, because they totally could and still charge us a premium. But what I really like is if you look at the top part with the feed lips, it is got a little hook design, and it says also Hicapa there too, but it's perfectly molded to fit this gasket that they have. It's a clear gasket, and I really like that it's a clear gasket because if there is any foreign contaminants, I can visually see it with like a flashlight. But alas, that did not happen to me. Foreign contaminants did not get in my Hicapa, and it worked great. So that is a really cool design. They sent me an extra gasket just in case this one went bad, but in the almost over a year that I've used this adapter, I've never had to change that gasket. I've never had to change the lips. There's a little nick on there, on the lips, the feed lips, but that's just because user error. I dropped a gun, another Hicapa on top of the adapter, and it scratched it up. But even though I dropped it right on top of the feed lips, they are still intact. So let's go ahead and demonstrate how this works. Now this is the Hicapa from the tournament. You'll probably recognize it from later on. This is my Limcat Customs. The build list is whatever I had in my other Hicapas, and I just pieced this together. I really like Limcat Custom slides. I don't think you can get them anymore, at least not brand new, unless it's like new old stock. But the way that they recommend that you put this adapter in is you hold the slide back, take it, hold it like this, kind of like the John Wick press check, take the adapter, put it in, let it ride forward. Now that allows for your nozzle to have a perfect seal with the gasket on the adapter. And that is another thing that I greatly appreciate about the Tapp adapter, is that it allows for the most air efficiency and the most air consistency, which not a lot of other adapters can say the same. Let's go through the mag release and how the mags go in. The way that the mags go in for this particular design is the mags will be curved upwards. Now I really like that because it cuts out all of the middlemen of the BBs having to go around the front. It goes straight in to the feed channel. And as you can see, it's super satisfying to put the mag in. Now the way I was using it was as a third point of contact. I was pressing it against my shoulder essentially. And I just found it the most efficient or most comfortable to use it this way. For most of these mags, perfect distance for my mask. It's not hitting my lens or whatever. When I go for a reload, super easy, right? That was super satisfying. So it fits a whole plethora of mags. We have the EPMs, the standard EPMs. These are the Speed QB ones, my absolute favorite mags. This is the EPM 1. I used these in the tournament whenever we ran out of those mags. And of course, the obligatory Airsoft Palooza 2026 Banff Gen 2 mags, Texas edition, because I live in Texas, if that wasn't apparent. If you watch my videos, you know I live in Texas. So this was super fun to use for this whole year, and it was super fun to review this as well. And I'm glad that they gave me this adapter. So thank you again, of course, Tapp, for sending this out. Another thing is, if you try to drop the mag on this, it gets stuck because of the perfect seal. So pull the slide back, hold it, press the mag release, take the adapter out. So that is basically the form and function of the adapter. So let's talk about the behind the scenes stuff. So the reason why I wanted to wait a year to do this review is because I wanted to make sure that the adapter could be put through its paces. Now, I have owned Tapp adapters since 2019, 2020, basically. They have served me very well. However, they haven't always been perfect. My first Gen 1 Tapp adapter had issues. It wasn't feeding very well. And then I noticed that the mag release was not working. And it's not because the mag release was broken or anything, but because it was wearing down. Something about the quality of the mag release was not good. So I reached out to Tapp and I said, hey, my mags are not retaining, my BBs are not feeding. I sent them like 3 pictures, I think, on Instagram, on my old Instagram account. And they looked at it and they said, hey, we're so sorry that this is the case. I think it's your screws walking out on itself. And I looked at it and I was like, wow, they're right. Okay, I'll tighten my screws. And they said, okay, yeah, if that doesn't work, we've already have a care package with screws being sent to you to basically replace them, because we think the screws have gone bad and we want to make sure that your adapter works. And I was like, wow. And at this time, this was the height of COVID, right? This was 2020, I believe. And as you guys know, this was not a very good time for companies. A lot of airsoft companies, a lot of companies in general, were not getting the business that they had pre-COVID. So because of that, you wouldn't expect Tapp to give you a handout, whether it be screws or an adapter or any sort of parts to fix your adapters or whatnot. They probably wanted to charge you. But for me, I was a lowly nobody. At that time, I'd only bought one Tapp product, and they sent me the screws out for free of charge. They just asked me, hey, is your account connected to this email or the email that is correspondent to this order? And I said yes. And they're like, okay, we have your address. They sent me the screws. It arrived in the week. I replaced them and it worked perfectly. I have since sold that adapter and I'm still in touch with the guy that bought it from me, and I decided to message him recently and ask him about that, and he said, yeah, the adapter still works just fine. So a over 6-year-old over 5-year-old, almost 6-year-old Hicapa adapter still works. That guy is running his Hicapa at 120 psi, and it's still working just fine, no issues. Which leads me to my next thing. On their website, they also talk about what the recommended pressure is, and they say that it can go all the way up to like 150 psi. And you're probably thinking, who's using 150 psi? But that, I think, and I haven't confirmed this, Tapp, if you'd like to leave a comment or message me about this, feel free to do so. But I think that they included that as a safety precaution, because recently I had one of my regulators from another company, I'm not going to throw him under the bus, but another regulator that I've owned all the way since 2020, it broke and it just started going the little needle went all the way past the numbers, and it went all the way and went another halfway around the gauge. And I'm thinking, wow, if this was plugged in to one of my engines or one of my adapters, it could have caused a detrimental failure and exploded or damaged my gun or damaged the adapter. Any one of those options would be terrible. So Tapp including that as it can work at this high pressure, allows for a fail-safe just in case there is issues with your regulator. even just because they don't make regulators, it doesn't mean they didn't include a safety precaution, because they understand all these mechanical products, all these mechanical things that go into HPA will have issues sometime in the future, and they prepared for that. So I really appreciate that coverage and that attention to detail that Tapp Airsoft has. So I definitely recommend this adapter, any of their adapters really, because I've used at least 4 of them. I've owned 3 and I've used at least 4 or 5 of them in my lifetime of playing Airsoft. But I told them I'd be honest, and honestly, I can't give it a perfect 10 out of 10 score because the adapter did have a break-in period. When I first received it, it wasn't feeding perfectly through this channel. Some BBs would get kind of stuck, they would stutter a little bit, but I credit that to it just being the break-in period, which was around 5 to 10 mags the first day that I played. And then a week and a half later, so I played in an outdoor place, maybe it was dusty, maybe it was just the break-in period because of the 3D print quality. It's still good, but 3D print quality is never perfect. And it's unfair to expect perfection, but the 10 out of 10 scale, or the 0 to 10 scale, is kind of like a perfection scale. So I would give this a 9 out of 10, but I would still highly recommend this adapter. Now, let's say you are just getting into Airsoft. You stumbled across this video and you're thinking, okay, well, I don't really want to get into something that serious. Or let's say you're another Airsofter who runs, I don't know, a gas blowback rifle, and you're just like, okay, well, I don't really play speed. That's not my thing. Good news. It seems like almost every week Tapp Airsoft on their story is posting some sort of nonsense regarding an adapter for a gun I've never heard of that they're developed. They're like, oh, we have the adapter for the KWA LM4. We have an adapter for the MP9, the Apache Wii Tech, which is their MP5. It's like, dude, you're making adapters for guns that like 15, 20 people own in the world who are interested in tapping. So they got something for everyone, literally. And if they don't have it now, they will have it in the future. But let's say you're like, okay, I'm sold. I want to buy it. Where can I go? You go onto their website, and this weekend, which I think this video should be going up on a Friday, July 3rd, this weekend, if you use code USA10, you get 10% off their entire website. They told me about that, and I thought, that'd be kind of cool. I asked them, hey, is there any coupon code for July 4th weekend? And they said, yes. We have this special offer for returning new customers, new people to Airsoft, people who are experienced, whoever it may be. They want people to get tapped in to HPA. And so Tapp Airsoft is offering that deal, and I am relaying that information to you. But even if you're watching this video later and you're not able to capitalize on the sale, I think their products are still very fairly priced. Their customer service definitely warrants the price that they have. Their adapters range anywhere from like $50 for one where you have to kind of like assemble yourself, all the way up to I think $150. And they have a new thing which is like a hybrid kind of adapter. I mean, there's videos of that on Instagram. I'll get into that in a different video. Those are more expensive, but for an adapter that is like this, that is a mag through M4, MP5, whatever mags you have, adapter for HPing your pistol, rifle, shotguns, they make those at a very reasonable and affordable price, and the customer service is amazing. So it's a no-brainer to me. So if you want to get tapped into HPA, you should check out Tapp Airsoft and use code USA10 for 10% off. Thank you so much, Tapp Airsoft, and without further ado, you want to watch clips from the tournament, so let's get into it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you at the end of the video.
I'm gonna stay D1 for a little bit.
Okay, second. I go in corner, go home. You go to D1. We just hold it down for a bit.
Team on their final round.
You want me home?
Anything to say to the
Or,
camera?
hey, Justin, either you snake or home. Take your pick.
Home.
Okay.
Can you do snake? You good? You can go snake? You're good?
Snake, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go corner.
Planning
Let's
right
just
now.
play it slow.
I trust you.
Let's just play it slow. These guys are little.
Hey, they'll tap you up on that.
Hey, after this, no more, right?
Yep. If we win. If we lose, one more.
Good.
Got that. Hey, if I pass out, please yell out. Huh? Decap's playing as well.
Yeah.
He's giving me the silent treatment, unfortunately.
Call Deadfield. Just say Deadfield really loud. We gotta drag him off and hydrate him. He's not dehydrated. He just has he's tired and his nerves.
I'm sorry, Justin.
You're good. No, Kai, listen. You're not even supposed to play. It's a miracle you're here. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. You're doing great. Okay? Win or lose, you had a good tournament today. I count that as a win. We're positive. We lose this, it's all right. We got another one. We'll let you sit out. We'll put Larry in. But if you can play 4 more points, 3 points where none of us die, or 4 points where we win at least 3 of them.
All right.
Going away.
I'm gonna wait for you to go, then I'm bumping out the corner.
Okay.
Just watch the snake one. Trust me.
No false start for me. I'll get close. Yeah, I'm inside.
Aiden.
Alright, this is the final match. The final match. Opus, are you ready?
Ready?
Over pressure, are you ready? Alright, on the buzzer!
D corner! Snake corner! Default! Default!
Hey, Ginger!
Corner's inside! Corner's inside!
Hey, corner!
Home, I hit you on the gun! Snake one! Snake one! He's low! Bump, yeah, go. So at the end of that first bout, it was 70 to -15. Reason being is every kill is 15 points. If we grab the flag first, it's 10 points. If we capture the flag, it's 15. And so that put us at max points. And every time you lose someone, it's -5. So because all 3 of them died, they subtracted 15 points. So the score was 70 to -15. He's not gonna allow Larry to play.
Yeah, fucking, what's it called?
How many fingers?
Good shit too. I'm
Good.
good.
Good. He's up.
Pressure! Are you ready? Opus, are you ready?
Ready?
On the buzzer!
Snake one! D corner is watching inside. Snake one is inside. D2, he bumped. D2, D1, I think. Caution D2, D1, Snake one. Snake two. Yeah, maybe. Hold! Bartender! I'm good.
Snake 50! Watch Dorito! What's my air at? Good move, good move. What's my air at? Can you see?
So for that point, we lost someone, so that's -5. But we killed someone, so that's +15. And they did the same happen to them, but the only difference is they were able to grab flag, so they got +10.
Still made it, it's okay.
One kill for them versus a flag hit for us. With 3 kills.
Yeah. We're up by at least 50 points. So if we hold it, we're good.
Hey, is Justin still going?
Yeah, mine's still going too.
I'm good.
That's fine.
Who's right in the mask?
That's fine. I hit a guy in the gun. Where you going? Where you going? Ready! Wait. I'm going home.
Oh, alright.
Can you make it behind me?
Not really, but I have to wait for a second to get you clear. Just because of the tree.
D corner! Snake 1, D1! Patrick's in. I'm about to be bartender.
Hey, watch my right. Watch my right. Watch my right.
Yeah.
If you ain't playing, you ain't gotta stay. Hold it down like this. Watch the right. Let him bunch it up. 50 seconds! Get out. Take one out.
Snake 1, good. Dorito 2, Dorito 2. Mm-hmm. D2 inside, D2 inside. Okay. Yep. Okay. Still D2, low. D2 low. Nice. Timeout.
So the same thing happened there, except no one grabbed flag. So it was kind of another stalemate. We both lost a player, and now it was going into the final bout of this matchup.
Yeah. Different type of start, we'd have advantage, but this makes it more fair for beginners. I'm going home. Can you go, Snake?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to snake corner again. Just hold it
Okay.
down. Like normal.
Focus, are you ready? Under pressure, are you ready? On the buzzer!
We're in the weekend!
Relax. People on me. People on me.
I'm watching the fill! X? X, X, X! Thank you. Oh, good game, guys.
First place goes to OPUS. Thank you guys for staying. You guys will receive prizes. There you go.
Welcome to the end of the video. I just want to take some time to thank the event sponsors. I think it's Lancers Tactical, GNG, Planet Eclipse. They're great. All the prizes that were given out to all the people were given through them, so the event would not happen without them. But the team wouldn't happen without sponsors like Tapp Airsoft. I already been through this earlier. Tapp Airsoft helped us out, helped me out personally, but getting the adapter out to me, wouldn't be able to play today without that. Next, Victory Through Him. Chris at Victory Through Him got our jerseys and our pants done. They were very well made, as well as very quickly made from start to finish, first draft all the way to shipping to our door. He helped us out, and he got these products in our hands very quickly. But if that doesn't interest you, he also makes Christ-centered products like straps, plugs, dry fit t-shirts, and joggers. And all the proceeds go to funding new ballers. He takes all those proceeds, he buys markers, hoppers, tanks, and he donates them to local kids at local fields to help grow the sport. So I wanted to support him. I got a strap, I got the jerseys and the pants, and he gave us a great deal on that in order to get us going so that we can get his endeavor off the ground as well. So I really like what Victory Through Him is doing by helping get people into the sport of paintball, and anything to get more kids outdoors is a good mission in my eyes. And next, of course, Hawkridge Tactical, who did all of our 3D printing needs. He did our base plates, mag wells, hand stops, you name it. He can 3D print. So check out his website, Hawkridge Tactical. Riley will be able to help you out and hook you up with anything you need. And lastly, thank you, the viewer. We'll see you in the next one.